I've spent almost 100 hours in Monster Hunter World. I'm not disappointed in myself at all. What's up, guys? Greater Marlin here, and today I'm probably, I don't know, like 5-6 months late on reviewing this game, but I am reviewing Monster Hunter World. Now, this wasn't a game really I had interest in. It looked cool, but I wasn't that interested in playing it. Then my mom said I could get anything from GameStop. I could either buy the Devil May Cry set where I could play all the Devil May Cry games, but I was like, meh, I kind of want to replay 4. But then I saw Monster Hunter, and I was like, okay, I want to give this game a shot. I need something new other than all my first-person shooters. So I played it. I waited about, I don't know, a few hours to play it. I was up till like 1 a.m. 12 maybe, I don't know, and I played it for about 2 hours. So 2 a.m. I think I fell asleep, or 3 a.m. And I kept playing it every single day for the next few weeks. And I'm now here beating the game, wanting more. Now, this game, I've said why you should buy this game, and I'm going to make some of my points that I said in there too. So, what I'm going to say is this game is fun. This game is so much fun. It is nothing but you kill monsters, and yeah, it's the same thing pretty much, but honestly, you don't care. Now, hear me out. This game is for a certain type of people. If you're the person who likes to grind, and I don't know, if you have patience, because these monsters, they're tough. They don't go down in 10 minutes. Like, it's possible that they can if you have the amount of skill, but they're not like your traditional boss fight in a normal fight, like a normal game where it can take about 5 minutes to 10 minutes to beat them. No, these can take up to about 30 to 22 minute battles. Like, you need to be patient, you need to focus, you need to plan your next attack, and that's kind of how the combat in this game works. Now, at first, you'll pick, like, I don't know, the long sword. That was the first weapon I picked. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be really slow. Like, it's a big sword. Like, you have the humongous great sword, which takes forever to swing, but does a lot of damage, where you need to plan when you're gonna attack with the sword, because it's really slow. Yeah, it will feel really slow, and then you'll probably pick the sword or shield or the charge blade. That's how I was. Now, I went for the daggers, and yeah, they were faster. Fast and quick. That's my type of style of fighting, is be fast and quick. But now, I felt like I wasn't doing enough damage. So, I went back to the long sword. Now I main the long sword. It's probably one of my favorite weapons in the game, next with the switch axe, charge blade. I did those too, but then I went back to long sword, and I was having so much fun. So, you're going to need, I would say, you're going to have to pick, like, the big weapons. I know they're slow, but you'll get used to it. But if you don't want to play with those and you want to do the daggers or the bow, the heavy bow gun or the light bow gun, that's fine with me. This doesn't matter what weapon you choose. None of them have, like, some OP, like, the best weapons. You can choose whatever. You're free to choose. It doesn't matter. But there's the weapon, I would say, have a few weapons, like have a few mains, like the insect glaive, the boat, like the staff, which is the insect glaive. I have a few that I like to use other than the long sword and stuff like that. But the combat's weird, so you would have to get used to it like I did. Now, the monsters. Dude, these monsters are really cool. You have a few returning from the previous Monster Hunter games, and some... I've never played a Monster Hunter game. This is my very first Monster Hunter game, and I kind of want to play another one. It makes me want to go out and buy another Monster Hunter game. Now, most of these are on the 3DS, and controls on that are kind of weird. And maybe I might get it. Who knows? But there's a lot of things that are different, because I'm going basically backwards, but who knows? Monster Hunter World is just a fun game. The monster designs are cool. Now, The one thing I love about this game is when you fight monsters, you feel so weak up against these guys. Like, you feel like you aren't doing a single thing to this monster when you hit it with your sword or arrows, whatever. You feel like you have barely even, you gave it a little pinch. You feel like you haven't even cut it. Like, that's how long these things can take, because it feels like you're not doing enough damage. Like, you need to bring in like the explosives and stuff like that. And then the fun part is mounting these monsters. That's fun. Like, you jump in the air, you mount it, and then you just start stabbing away. Then you pull out your weapon, hit it to do more damage, and then it falls on the ground, and now that's your time to attack. That's pretty cool. And the story, I say it's okay. It's not like the best. The voice acting is kind of weird, but it's a dub, I'm pretty sure, because Monster Hunter is really popular in like Japan and stuff like that, because people over there really love that stuff. Not being racist, but they really do love this game. Like, in the Japanese, the Chinese, they love these games. Like, they do better over there than they do here. Like, they don't do well here in the United States or in the western part of the world. They don't have that really much good sales. But Monster Hunter World, I'm pretty sure, is doing really well. And I hope they make more console games, because most of the Monster Hunters went from like PS2 to the PSP, and most of them are now on the 3DS. And like, a game like that just doesn't feel like it belongs on the 3DS or PSP. That thing belongs on a console. That thing belongs on a freaking console, because this game is great. It's a console type game, not a 3DS game at all. It's just fun. Now, the thing is, you need to understand these monsters. Now, this is the fun part, is understanding these monsters. It's getting to know them. So, every time I fought a new monster, I was like, ooh, this thing's gonna kick my butt. I'm not gonna beat this thing. Well, yeah, it's basically that. When I got near the end, these monsters were kicking my butt. I was a little too afraid to fight them by myself. And yes, there is online play, and I would say definitely fight these monsters with other people. You can do it by yourself, but I prefer to do it with more people, because we can get in some extra damage, and it takes less time. You have 50 minutes to beat a monster. Most of the times, sometimes it can be 15 minutes, or 30, or 10. I don't know, but you feel, when it's 15 minutes, you don't really feel rushed. But 30, 15, you feel rushed. I've never done those before, but I'm pretty sure it's impossible for me. But, yeah, Teostra, that thing's like a exploding pizza roll. He gets up into the air, and he gathers up fire energy inside of him, and goes up in the air, and just freaking yells, "Allahu Akbar!" and just blows up. And you have to get as far away from his as possible. But not going to get into any spoilers of the story, but it is pretty good. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. But this game is good. It's for a specific type of person. If you enjoy grinding, if you have a patience, and you like to plan out your attacks and stuff like that, and you're fine with really slow combat and stuff like that, then this game's for you. Like, you're gonna have to pick everything up you see when you're on expeditions, because it can be used for potions, traps, ammo, whatever. You're gonna need it, and so that's basically a tip. So that's what I think. I love Monster Hunter World. I hope there's new DLC coming out. I can't wait for more DLC. And I hope they make another console game, because I will definitely buy it and play it. So, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you like to see me do, or for next time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.